was spent without the approval of the National Assembly, contrary to provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution. The petitioner is concerned that the expenditure of such colossal sums was incurred by the government at a time when the country was grappling with a huge public debt, high inflation, and a high cost of living. Honourable members, the petitioner states that the lack of transparency and accountability in the run-up to the transition from one administration to another was a matter of great concern. Further, the petitioner is concerned that if unchecked, similar incidences will recur in future, leading to further burden to the taxpayer. Honourable members, efforts by the petition to have the matter addressed by the Minister of National Treasury and Planning have not been fruitful. The petitioner therefore humbly prays that the National Assembly orders that the Auditor General conducts a forensic audit on all public expenditure by the national government between July and September 2022, amends the relevant laws to bar outgoing administrations from spending any such public funds irregularly, and make any other recommendations that it deems fit. Honourable members, having established that the matter raised in the petition is well within the authority of this House, I direct that the petition be committed to the Public Petitions Committee for consideration in accordance with the provisions of Standing Order 208A. The committee is required to consider the matter and report its findings to the House and to the petition in accordance with the Standing Order 2272. I thank you. Honourable members, take your seats before I go to the next petition. The nearest seat available. Honourable members, there's a petition regarding the removal of members of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Honourable members, Standing Order 2252 of the National Assembly Standing Orders requires the Speaker to report to the House any petition other than those presented by a member. In this regard, I wish to convey to the House that my office is in receipt of 4 petitions seeking the removal of commissioners of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, iebc, pursuant to the provisions of Article 251 of the Constitution. Members, can you take your seats? This is a bit long. The nearest available seats. Honourable Sunguli, that is not the nearest available seat, certainly. Honourable members, Article 251 of the Constitution grants any citizen the right to petition the National Assembly for the removal of a member of a constitutional commission or holder of an independent office for either serious violation of the Constitution or statute, gross misconduct, or incompetence. The petitions received are as follows. A. Petition by the Republican Party. The petition seeks the removal from office of Ms. Juliana Sherera, Mr. Julius Nyangaya, Ms. Irene Masit, and Mr. Francis Wanderi on the grounds of violation of the Constitution and other laws. In the petition, the Republican Party states that the 4 commissioners, through their action of issuing a press statement rejecting election results on grounds that the chairperson of the iebc had conducted the verification and tallying process in an opaque manner, A. Failed to promote public confidence in the integrity of the office they hold and brought dishonor to the nation and lack of dignity for the office contrary to Article 73(1)(a) of the Constitution. B. Failed to adhere to the guiding principles of leadership and integrity under Article 73(2) of the Constitution. C. Failed to act in a manner that avoids demeaning the office that they hold, contrary to Article 75 of the Constitution. D. fail to adhere to the values and principles of public service contrary to Article 232 of the Constitution, and E, fail to adhere to take into account the provisions of Section 9 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, number 19 of 2012, and should therefore take personal responsibility for the reasonably foreseeable consequences of any actions or omissions arising from the discharge of the duties of the office. Honorable members, take the nearest available seats. Honorable members, the Republican Party ultimately prays for the consideration of the petition to His Excellency the President pursuant to Article 251(3) of the Constitution. B, a petition by Reverend Dennis Ndwiga Ndumbi. Honorable members, this second petition seeks the removal from office of Ms. Juliana Cherera, Ms. Irene Masit, Mr. Francis Wanderi, and Mr. Justus Nyang'aya on the grounds of serious violation of the Constitution and the law, gross misconduct, and incompetence. In the petitioner, one Reverend Dumbi, states that the commissioners committed serious violations of the Constitution by A, demonstrating partiality and biased conduct in agreeing to the proposal to alter the results of the presidential elections in favor of one candidate, or in the alternative to force a runoff contrary to Article 10(7)(3)(2)(b), C, 75, 138, 232, and 249 of the Constitution, Sections 9, 26, and 30 of the IEBC Act, Sections 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 24 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, and Sections 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, and 17 of the Public Officer Ethics Act. B, agreeing to the incentives and giving in to the proposal by the National Security Advisory Council, NSAC, to alter the result of the presidential elections contrary to Articles 10, 732BC, 75, 138, 232, 249 of the Constitution, Sections 9, 26, and 30 of the IEBC Act, Sections 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 24 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, and Sections 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, and 17 of the Public Officer Ethics Act. C, disowning the results of the 2022 presidential elections in which the commissioners had participated in the verification and tallying, contrary to Articles 10, 73(2)(b), C, 75, 232, 249 of the Constitution, Section 9, 26, and 30 of the IEBC Act, Sections 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, and 24 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, and Sections 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, and 17 of the Public Officer Ethics Act. D, accepting the proposal to alter the results of the elections to subvert the will of the people of Kenya contrary to Articles 10, 73(2)(b)(c), 75, 232, 249 of the Constitution, Sections 9, 26, and 30 of the IEBC Act, Sections 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, and 24 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, and Sections 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, and 17 of the Public Officer